Call Marcia.
See you, Marshall.
Okay.
She is
Just ask me about this. Good morning.
It's Jansen.
Hey,
How are
Marshall.
you?
Good.
Do we have Tony on there too?
Hey, Marshall, I did talk to that Rick guy
Yeah.
yesterday.
Oh, Richard Stein.
Yeah, so you need to call him again just to make sure.
Okay. Yeah, I put in a call to him this morning.
I want to get up when we're done. I want to get on the phone with that client and have a conference call.
Tony, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
All right, so form letters. Form letters are like a preset email that you can have to accomplish emails that you send all the time. Like, here's my contact information. Call me if you're ever looking for a job, or keep us in mind if you're ever looking for a service manager, or whatever it might be. I mean, there's probably a lot of emails that you send over and over and over again that would benefit you to have, some type of form. So to make them, you go up into this little system. I see I have a system, arrow, form letter, arrow, name letters. You start up with system. On the left-hand side, there are form letters. So that's the next click. And there's all these other, I don't really know a whole lot about the other letters yet. I haven't really gotten into that, but we're going to deal with name letters today. I tried to walk you step through step. Come see me if you need to do this later, though, and you can't figure it out. But in the top right, there's a drop-down menu up here. Click Add Letter. Couple important notes. The name of your letter is going to populate as the subject line. So just keep that in mind. Whatever you put there as the name is also going to show up as the subject of the email when you go to send it to the candidate. So, one of the ones that I use a lot is a resume request. The second important thing is put your name in the username there so nobody else sees your form letter. And the reason that's important, I could make global ones and we could all use them, but then there'd be no email signatures on them. It's just the way it's set up. You have to put your own email signature on it. So it's better if they're all set up per username. If it's Chris, just put in Chris D, whatever your username is in PCR. There's some folders that you can set up. It doesn't really matter as long as you put your username. You can make folders and manage them however you want.
So when you put in your username, the folders will pop up.
I'll show you the folders in a sec, but it'll only show up in your form letters when you put it in your username. Nobody else will see them.
Can you get into other people's user or form letters?
Not that I know of. So there's the other neat thing is this little insert fields up here on the right. So what I do is I go hi, space, go to insert fields. You can put it first, click that, insert, put a comma, please send me your resume or whatever longer message you want it to be. Remember, you have to put in your email signature to each one of your form letters. If you don't do it, it won't pull it from your email. It'll just leave it blank. So go over to your email, copy, paste it right down here, and then it's saved. It's always in there. It's in that form letter for the end of time. Click save. Oh, thank you. Oh, I already have that. Number 2. Save. And the cool thing is when you have that insert field in there, it will automatically put their first name in there. So, for example, let's go to my username in here. The way to send a form letter as opposed to an email, see the little email button that we all use all the time? The button to the right of it is the form letters. Click on the form letter button. You can do it for their work email or their personal email. It doesn't matter. Just pick the one you want to send the email to. That next to the form letter you want to use, click the action button and click email. You can also edit it right from that screen if you want to. But as you can see, it pre-populated my name. Mm-hmm. It pre-populated the name of the form into the subject. It already has my signature. And it's really easy. I do that for reference requests, resume requests. Somebody says they need to send me that. I just go in there. It's 2 or 3 clicks. It's gone. I don't have to type anything, and I can move on with my day.
Yeah, it's pretty slick. I use it all the time now. 2 seconds, you're done.
I don't know where the one I just actually saved was that I called resume request too, but whatever. Anyways, if you want to make folders for them, there's a little button when you're in system form letter name letters on the top right. It says manage folders. You can make a folder for, I don't know. You probably don't have enough of them that you need to manage them into folders, but if you do, see me and I'll help you set it up. But for the most part, that is how it works. I even made one for interview confirmation details for myself. I don't really use it very often. I should, but I pre-populated their first name, and then I put all these things there. So all I had to do was go facility name, minimally invasive, contact name, Allie, title. It saved me a little bit of time. It didn't save me enough time for me to really use it too much. Now I just go into my email and my sent email and I copy and paste the last interview I sent to that place and then just change the name and the time and date. But you can see how you can do a bunch of things with this. You could probably use it a lot for invoicing, I would imagine, or certain things. So obviously, if you have any questions, I'll record this. I'll share it out to everybody. Come see me, and we can go over it. Alrighty?
Pretty neat. Cool.
Hey, Marsha,